as it's been the custom for as long as I can remember, every year's last month is the most hyped in gaming, and that is no different when it comes to mobiles. We've all been waiting on what I'm about to show you for months, if not years. So, without no further introductions, here's 20 massive new games of December 2023 for your Android and iOS.
What would I do without you?
Be parasite food?
So, number 1, due out December 20 this year, taking you down an unreal 20 gigabytes of storage. Number 1, we have Resident Evil 4 Remake, which, as ridiculous as it may sound, is a real thing. See, IGN already had its preview earlier today. Resident Evil 4 is on its way to iOS, supposedly remaining that way, meaning it'll not be coming to Android, just like the Resident Evil Village, and will be a totally free-to-play game by Capcom official. So, keep it in mind.
You two are infected. You must already feel the effects, eh?
If you're into motorsports and watercrafts, like a bit of Mario Kart action and some of this, you can actually head over to TapTap and try Dolphin Wave, or just wait a little while longer until it's officially available in English. Long story short, you are not gonna regret. We're gonna move on because the trailer is actually copyrighted.
This is outrage!
Coming up behind that, in addition to PCs and consoles now, mobiles, we've got here an action beat-em-up brawler inspired by the Streets of Rage and a bit of party animals here. A new game called Outrage, initially coming to PCs, then into mobiles and Switch. This game's said to be coming out around holidays and will be free to play all the way. The story with this one is that you're in some alternative reality near future where underground fighting is everyone's bread and butter. Take a look.
Anyone call a cab? Use weapons! Combos! Traps! Hazards! Smash that wall! Swing that side!
Available on Android for almost a year now, even though still in Korean. Night Crows, for those of you who missed it, is an NFT-based MMORPG set on the backdrop of the 13th century's Dark Age. Now, the idea was to make a game that supports up to 1,000 players fighting at the same time, and somehow it's actually working. Now, if you've been waiting on this one, or hands-on in one way or another, just bear in mind the game is in full English development and coming out in about a month from now, and this is really how it looks. Moving on to number 5, maybe the greatest thing I've heard this month, an open-world action-adventure collectible RPG 7 Deadly Sins game going by Origin is hitting mobiles in about 2 weeks. Some of you already know this. It's a sequel set between the 7 Deadly Sins original and 4 Knights of the Apocalypse games, and will feature Tristan as the main protagonist. Here's a trailer. The game is much bigger in replay with many more mounts and characters. Goat Simulator 3 is right now the number 2 most anticipated mobile game on the horizon. The early access on mobile has been already out, and it's coming out in full December 4. For the price of $13. I haven't had hands on either version, but we're told that the sequel here on mobiles will have all the gameplay, quests, challenges, and content on the PC version that's already been offered. Every bit of content with a 2-player co-op support and of course a single player. You probably know this already or saw a glimpse of it before. Hello Neighbor Nicky's Diaries has been in the making from the ground up for mobiles for half a year, and it's now coming out for free on both the Google and the App Store, December 6th. If you've been craving some good old blend of stealth, puzzles, and brain-bending challenges, you just have to wait one more week and have a blast the whole Christmas, which one way or another is just gonna be bomb all the way, so keep it in mind. Come November 30, you can have hands on the much-awaited Hitman Blood Money, not only on Android, but also then the iOS with prices of $10 to $15. If you're hesitating on spending that much, just bear in mind, Blood Money Reprisal, by the way, is featuring something called the Instinct mode, a minimap, gameplay improvements from later games in the franchise, and additional content too. So you're basically paying for more replay. Check it out. We just got a new trailer for it too. At number 9, we've got the Division Resurgence. The team's second beta went online a couple days ago and is now much better. You can give it a try too if you sign up on ubisoftofficial.com, which says the full game will come out in the first month of 2024 and as promised before remaining a mobile exclusive. Resurgence over here is a free-to-play third-person RPG shooter. We actually got a new trailer for it. The whole thing is going to take you down about 10 gigabytes of storage. Now look guys, at number 10, you might find this a bit hard to believe or maybe have heard it already, but ever since 2019, where the original game was released, Death Stranding was rumored to be coming to mobiles too. Well, we weren't that lucky to get official in-game footage so far, but Kojima took it upon himself to announce it's coming out by the end of the year to iPhone 15, taking you a ridiculous 25 gigabytes of storage as a free game too. That's it. This was just an honorable mention. We're still waiting on a precise release date and some gameplay footage. Lightning Princess is finally out, sitting on the Play Store with over 50,000 downloads in one day. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. It's just crazy. The game's rated a 4.8 out of 5. And, well, here's the thing. If you're in any kind of need for some good old action idle RPG dope with minimalistic stuff, there's absolutely no reason to look elsewhere as long as you can download this one. It's a free one, 300 megabytes in total, never-ending content, smooth as hell. The famous, award-winning Japanese story-based action RPG first released more than an entire year ago, now set to be coming over in English by the end of the year. Heaven Burns Red, might find it hard to believe, even though it's still in Japanese, is one of the best RPGs ever made on mobiles. Great graphics, great storyline, amazing characters. I mean, some English-speaking players, as unlikely as it may sound, still strongly recommend giving this one a try, even if you know just how to say konnichiwa. Just a little bit of Japanese. It's a big game though, it's about 5 gigabytes in total. Coming out December 12th for the price of $5. Number 13, we have the longest awaited mobile port of Little Nightmares, not to be mixed with The Very Little Nightmares, which is, by the way, an incredible mobile exclusive too. This is the original game with overhauled and compromised gameplay mechanics, and controller support coming to mobiles for the first time and sitting on both stores right now through pre-registration.